Hello boys and girls, I hope you all are great. So today we are going to start new topic which is very important for you. So let's begin. Okay, so tell me children, what is this? This is clock. And what time is the clock showing? Do you know? No. So today we are going to learn how to read o'clock time and how to draw a clock on copy. So let's begin. Firstly, I will explain you about daytime and nighttime. Dear children, as we know, the sun rises in the east direction and slowly the sunlight fills the sky with bright yellow light and we call it morning. And when the sun sets in the west direction, we call it evening. So, the time between sunrise and sunset is the daytime, and we do most of the activity during daytime. After sunset it becomes dark and the sun is no longer visible, and time between sunset and the sunrise of the next day is the night time. And what do we see at night? We see twinkling the stars and bright moon in the sky. So let's solve a riddle. What has two hands and a face, but no arms and no legs? What is this? This is clock. What is the use of clock? It tells us time. Dear children, you can see the numbers written on clock from 1 to 12. Now you must be thinking, why 12? Why not 13? So let's understand this concept. Dear children, a day has 24 hours and we equally divide daytime and nighttime. 12 hours for daytime and 12 hours for nighttime. Hence, the clock has 12 equal parts. Now let us understand the clock in detail. Dear children, as you have two hands, similarly, a clock has two hands and a face. And the face of the clock is known as dial. Dear children, the blue color hand is the long hand and the long hand is minute hand. It shows minutes. The red color is the short hand and the short hand is the hour hand and it shows number of hours. As you can see, numbers are written. Each number denotes hours. So dear children, whenever the long hand is pointing to 12, it is known as o'clock. Now let's read the time. As you can see, short hand is at 3 and long hand is at 12. So what is the time? It is 3 o'clock. Dear children, always remember that long hand takes one complete circle to make an hour. So let's have some more example for better understanding. Now again you can see the long hand is at 12 and short hand is at 7. Now what time is it? It is 7 o'clock or 7:00. You can write the time in two ways. Again, you can see the long hand is at 12 and the short hand is at 1. So what time is it? It is 1 o'clock. Again, you can see long hand is at 12 and short hand is at 6. Now what is time? It is 6 o'clock. Now you have learnt how to read o'clock time. But do you know how the hands of the clock rotates? The hands of the clocks always move on the forward direction. Now let us see how the clock shows the time through this video. So have a look on this video.
This is 9 o'clock. The hour hand is at 9 and the minute hand is at 12. Now I move the hands of the clock. Can you see how the minute hand takes one full circle and the hour hand moves by one number? That is, now the hour hand moved from 9 to 10. So this is 10 o'clock. Now I move the minute hand again. After full circle, this is 11 o'clock. The hour hand is at 11. Now I move the minute hand again. After full circle, this is 12 o'clock because the hour hand is at 12.
So you must have observed it through this video that how the shorthand shifts from one hour to the next hour and how the long hand takes one complete circle to make an hour. Now let's proceed further. There are some facts related to time and you have to keep in your mind that one day is equal to 24 hours. My dear children, as I told you that 12 hours for daytime and 12 hours for night time. So 12 plus 12 is 24. The next fact is 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. As you can see, the numbers are written on the clock from 1 to 12 and each number denotes hours. Just observe carefully that these smaller division between the numbers and each division is a minute. So if you will count these points or this division, you will get number 60 and 60 minutes, which is equal to 1 hour. Alright. So open your book Maths 1, page number 131. Write today's date and classwork. So the question number 1 is write the time in two ways. One has been done for you. So this is done for you. You can write the time in two ways, children. So long hand is pointing to 12 and the short hand is 11 number. So what is time? 11 o'clock. So write 11 o'clock over here. Or also you can write 11 colon 0 0. Now you have to complete this. The next one is what time is it? So you have to tell the time. So in this clock, the long hand is at 12 number and the short hand is at 9 number. So what time is it? It is 9 o'clock. Again, the long hand is pointing to 12 and the short hand is at 6 numbers. So time is 6 o'clock. Again, the long hand is at 12 and the short hand is at 1. So time is 1 o'clock. So my dear children, you have to complete this page in the same way. Now notebook work. These all facts related to time we have already discussed. So you have to write down in your notebook. Now homework. Draw a clock showing time 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Dear children, you have to draw this clock. And you have to show the time. 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. So, I hope you have understood the concept. So, that's all for today. Thank you so much.